Hello?
Hello, Nebraska.
Yes.
Hi, this is Susan calling from the Human Justice Court. Were you able to get a hold of Miss Libby?
Yes, I appreciate you getting back with me. She's joining us promptly.
Okay.
I just sent her a message. Hello?
Hello?
Alicia?
Yes, hi.
Yes, we're on here with Susan from the
Hi,
OMA
Susan.
court. I would
I
like to, obviously facilitate good blood between you guys. Things are getting kind of rough down there at the court. Alicia, can you please explain to Susan real quick a couple of the tribulations you've experienced?
um when I went just basically fill out and file my paperwork, I just have a problem with the staff um, undermining me or just being
Tell her
very
about
rude.
a specific
Yeah.
situation.
Okay. One of the women, Victoria, I believe, she asked me if I could actually read because I didn't want to fill out paperwork there. She rudely asked me if I could read, and it was embarrassing. There's some people in the line behind me, but just kind of made me feel discriminated. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I can read. I just didn't.
And she did at one point actually deny you to file
Oh
your
yes, she
paperwork. Isn't that correct?
yes yes she when I first went to file my paperwork, she told me I could not file what I had brought uh, into the court. I had to fill out your paperwork, and I didn't agree with that. I didn't understand why I couldn't file my paperwork, as you had said previous or
Yeah, I said that you could write a letter
uh-huh,
requesting a hearing. Uh-huh.
Correct.
correct. Hmm.
So that's kind of where we're at today, and I would just like to see her have a better experience dealing with her government agents.
Okay. Well, um, I did talk to Vicky this morning, and I also read what they docketed on the case. I know she went ahead and took your paperwork that that I guess you're going to bring at the time of your hearing, correct?
So that's what they asked me to do. Yes.
Yes. You need to bring whatever you have for your defense. You need to bring everything. Because when you get in front of the hearing officer, you're going to have to, you're your own attorney. So you have to present your case to the judge. So you need whatever defense you have, paperwork or whatever that says my license wasn't suspended at the time I was stopped. So if you get stuff from the DMV, whatever you need to get to defend your case, that's what you need to bring at the time of your hearing. If you don't have that stuff when your hearing comes up, it's going to be the officer's word against yours.
Some of
So
the
you need to.
some of the paperwork she put in, though, into the case, some of the paperwork that was being denied originally, was there was a notice and a couple other requests. They need to be shared over to the other side before. Does Alicia have to do that
That,
herself, or does the
yes,
court do that?
yes. At the no, the court doesn't provide the other side's evidence. Whatever you file, that stays with you. So when you come to court, if there's anything that you have a problem with the officer or anything like that, you have to provide that at the time of your hearing. Because the reason why is you're your own attorney.
Hmm.
So the court doesn't share your information with the other party unless both parties are present.
Hmm. So I guess share might have not been the appropriate word I'm looking for here, but
Okay.
like the notice, for example, that needs to be presented
Right.
to
The
the other side.
officer
Do
will
we do
get,
that, or
yes.
does
No,
the court do
no,
that?
no. The court will notify the entity, whatever, if it's the sheriff or
Mm-hmm.
the DPS, will notify that office that the officer needs to be present and what
Okay.
time he has to be there.
So I guess I'm not getting the answer as most conducive
Oh,
to.
okay.
Maybe I'm not expressing it clearly. What I'm actually trying to say is, um, one or more of those papers has to come into their knowledge before the meeting. Do we do that, or does the court do that?
No, you would do that.
Okay, they kind of confused her when they told her bring it all
Yeah.
to the meeting, because
Well,
this
because
needs
that's
to
what
be
you need to
given to the
do.
other side before the meeting. So we do that.
Yeah. If you want the officer to have it beforehand, you'll have to provide it because at the time of the hearing, whatever evidence you have or whatever you want the officer to have, you need to provide that.
Okay, and so how do we contact the officer? Do we just go to the police station and give it to them, or?
What entity? Here, let me pull up her case real quick to find out what who it was that you got stopped at.
And I appreciate you taking a minute to work with us. I know
Sure.
you've had a busy day.
It's a crazy Monday.
How's your
But
new
it's
judge
hard
working
when
out?
you're pardon?
How's your new judge shaping up?
Oh, good. It's her first day. Um, sorry, let me pull up your case real quick.
Now, is this going to be a administrative hearing or a law court proceeding?
It's a civil case, so it's heard in front of a hearing officer. So the parties will be present. So Miss Libby would be there, and whoever the officer that cited it would be present.
Okay.
And you'll have an opportunity to tell your side of the story and present your evidence, and the officer will have the same.
Okay.
So you were stopped by the Yuma County Sheriff's Office.
So if we wanted to reach out to that officer, we would go to that county sheriff's department and give them the paperwork?
Yes.
Okay. Just they probably got a
And they
person
might
there that
not,
receives
I
it.
don't know if they might not take it, and they might take it. I don't know.
Because we don't have any contact information for him, obviously, right?
Right. Just like the only thing we have is the ticket. Like we don't have the evidence from the officer because we won't get it until the time of the hearing when he shows and presents that to the court.
Yep. Okay, well, I think you've been helpful for us today. I just think, I mean, these are government agents, and I would like to see them behave with more decorum. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I did talk to Vicki, and I don't know if it's just I did talk to her, so I don't know if it's just because Miss Libby might not understand some of the what takes place, and that's totally understandable. But certainly they should treat you with respect, and if they did embarrass you, I apologize, and I will talk to them about that.
Thank you very much. That's all we can ask is
You're welcome.
positive change. Have a good day.
But also make sure that, like I said, work any kind of defense that you have, make sure you have that at the time of your hearing.
Okay.
Okay. And if you want to make copies so you can give whatever you want to the officer at that time, you can do that as well.
Okay.
So, okay.
Do you have any questions, Alicia?
Do you have any questions that I can answer?
See, what was going on with Maryland originally, at the original incident, even before this one, was...
I talked to her, and she said she didn't tell her that she couldn't take the paperwork, but I told
I
them, I said,
actually
she
called
could
there and
even,
she literally told me that too. So I can say from my own experience, she literally told
okay.
me
Well,
that.
I told her, I did speak to her, and I said, they can write a letter. If they don't want to fill out that paper, they can write a letter. So she goes, okay, she said
But
that's
shouldn't they know that prior?
a
Or
lot of
shouldn't
them because we have forms. They want them to
Hmm
be consistent with the forms. But certainly, I'm
shouldn't
sorry, go ahead.
everyone be on the same page and the same understanding? If other people can file paperwork, shouldn't everyone be on the same page?
They should, but like I said,
I
I
don't know.
wasn't right there, but I
hmm
do apologize if they didn't take care of you
Well,
properly.
our basic concern wasn't the form or not the form. Our basic interest was
Right.
seeking out competent counsel to, obviously,
Yeah.
we got to be allowed to talk to other people if we want to know how to fill it out. We can't just be told, sit here and fill it out or else.
Oh yeah, no, no. You can certainly, go to legal aid or
hmm
anything like that to have them help you. Or, if you're helping her fill it out, I mean, that's certainly, if that's
hmm
what she wants, that's what can
I don't
happen.
understand
So.
why it's just not online either, or it's not available to the public because it's a public
A lot of our
office.
forms, there are some forms that are not online. Maricopa has a bigger online website. Sometimes we suggest to them, and they can go in and change the headers on it. But
I just don't think it should be
some of
that
our
much work
stuff is
for
not.
everybody else. It's a
Yeah.
public office, and we should be able to access it and receive
Well,
the
a lot of
funds that
things
we need.
we don't have the access at this time.
Yeah,
That's
it's probably
That's
coming.
the problem. That's
sorry.
what we're trying to get
Yeah,
through.
it's something that's out of my hands. So,
Well, you've
But it's
been
in
very
your hands,
pleasant
so
dealing
but
with us
we
today.
are
I appreciate
currently
it.
trying to get most of what we can online, but
okay.
some of it
It's
we
in your
don't.
hands.
So.
So it's only a request for something very small.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to
There shouldn't be a
explain
but.
because there's so much in the background on that type of stuff.
I
But
know, but this is
we're
for the
working on
public.
it. I mean,
Work
we've come a
harder.
long way about being on having a lot of stuff online.
But this is a
So
public office. This is for the people. It's for us. It's not for to be discriminated and not being able to do what you are allowed to do in the court system. It's for the public. I just don't understand how it's as difficult to do things that should be readily available to anyone that needs information or help. But anyway,
okay,
it shouldn't be that hard.
Have a good
And
day.
it is in your hands. It is in your
okay.
hands.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Susan.
Have a good day now. Good luck to you. Bye bye.